Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today is the day that Donald Trump's tariffs take effect. What is that doing to the crypto market? And also, XRP is at war. What do I mean by that? Also, we're going to jump into the chart of XRP and Bitcoin. We're going to see what it looks like and what key factors determine XRP's future. There are three of them. They are very important. Now, if that's something you're interested in, like and subscribe, and let's get it. Okay, guys, welcome back to Crypto Mac. Now, we're going to jump straight into the chart. As of yesterday, we were way down here, and I said the manipulation would bring it back down here. I was thinking, another 78,000. However, they come pretty close at 81. We have got a nice rebound candle here, which is good news. And as weird as it is, the W I drew to predict that this was going to happen is kind of playing out. Plus, it got a bounce right off this. That's kind of strange. But it seems like that's kind of playing out right now. It seems we're having hopes because this is a very nice, massive candle where we got a 6% rebound. That's very nice. So up to 88,000 right now on Bitcoin. Now XRP is actually looking good as well. We got above the 242, 243 bubble. I'm sorry, $2.42 to $2.44 bubble. And it looks like it's doing pretty well right now. It's staying well above this line, which is very, very good news. I did put a new line here. If you can see from the past 2 weeks, I've had all these three same lines on here, the resistance and support lines. I added a new one because out of nowhere, after this big pump and then we got a dump, we actually got some good resistance right here and a nice bounce. Also back here, it played a key role in support way back, but then resistance right here. And then we busted through right here. So I figured, this is a line where it tends to get caught up at. So maybe we can watch this line. It did bounce off of it a few times. So we're going to keep a look at that. And what also has me is that it looks like, and this is just to me, it looks like we are still in an uptrend. If y'all see what I see. It looks like it's still in an uptrend. I would say we are at the resistance. This would be a resistance line at this point. So I think if we kind of got past this, that would put us above the trend line where we were before, where we got this massive jump. Even though this was off news, it was still because of FOMO, because of a pattern. Maybe about 3 or 4 factors played in that one. XRP is actually looking good. We just need to keep an eye on this line and just make sure it doesn't drop below the $2.42 level. If we can maintain that at least till the end of the week, I think that'd be good because right now XRP is at war. And what do I mean by that? Let me put it to you in perspective. For the past few years, XRP has been at war with United States regulators. They've been at war with the White House. We've been at war and still somewhat at war with the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, about it being a security and whatnot, and all those things. That's not the war we're in now, fellas. The war that we are in now is a trade war. That is what we're in right now. And I mean, I was trying to figure it out. I mean, I don't really know much about tariffs. I understand its implication, but what it affects and the ripple effect, I have no idea. I mean, I know it would affect stocks. We might see a little pullback, but not what we did. However, Trump raised the China tariffs up to 20% too. So now that's sparking concerns over inflation and Fed rate hikes. If that happens, that's what follows crypto is these inflation and Fed rate hikes. That's what's really scaring most of the investors because they think inflation's about to jump again. The Fed is about to start, just hiking all these rates like they've been doing. They need to give everyone a break. But not just that. Everyone's a little sketchy about the crypto strategic reserve. Blah, blah, blah. They just don't know. They still have to send it through legislation so it can get passed. But what caught my eye reading this article was this very famous name right here. If you have a Facebook, if you've ever watched the movie The Social Network, it is literally a documentary of Facebook. Tyler Winklevoss and his twin brother were the original founders of Facebook. Them and Mark Zuckerberg got whatever Mark Zuckerberg did, blah, 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 blah. You know the movie. Well, he went into Bitcoin right after, was one of the first, and he made it big. He's what we call a Bitcoin maxi. They don't think that any other crypto on this planet is worth anything except Bitcoin. Bitcoin is God, and all these altcoins are ridiculous and should not exist. Bitcoin should be everything. Let me show you a quote that Tyler Winklevoss said after Trump's announcement of XRP, Solana, and Cardano being in the crypto digital reserve. He said, only one digital asset in the world right now meets the bar, and that digital asset is Bitcoin. Wrong. It's because where it's all your money is. Bitcoin is the most powerful asset on the planet right now, in my opinion. But the powerful asset is not worth a damn if it can't move. If its transaction time is 2 days to 30 days before you can move your Bitcoin from one address to another without any protocol, underlying protocol like, I don't know, XRP to make it happen instantaneously, but that's how they are. Here's another one. That's the Bitwise CEO, Hunter Horsley. He says something similar. Saw the Trump statement today, same as everyone else. I imagined a strategic reserve would just be Bitcoin. So, we should be limited to just one thing. Options suck for Americans. That makes the most sense to him. Many crypto assets have merits, but what we're talking about here isn't a U.S. investment portfolio. We're talking about a reserve, and Bitcoin is the undisputed store of value for digital age. I am not disagreeing with him on that part. But what they fail to still understand, you have to have XRP or some underlying protocol that helps move your asset quicker. Satoshi Nakamoto, the founder or organization that made Bitcoin, that still remains anonymous to this day, they're the ones that didn't put in an underlying protocol. They just built what they figured, this is what we got, this is what it needs. They are going to build others off of the blockchain, off of the Bitcoin network. They're going to build other stuff. Here comes Ethereum with their platform. Here comes Solana with their platform. So, I mean, this was meant to be a evolution of an ecosystem of crypto. It's not just Bitcoin. Now, let's just keep going because it gets better. The Senate Banking Subcommittee, the chairman, Senator Cynthia Lummis, when all this was said and all that happened, she was quiet. She didn't say anything. In late December, she did introduce a Bitcoin Act, though, and this is very cool. Even though I'm not in Bitcoin, it would boost all crypto, proposing the U.S. government acquire 1 million Bitcoin over 5 years. That's 200,000 Bitcoin every year for the next 5 years, with a 20, and this is good. This is because this is hodling, a 20-year mandatory holding period. Good gosh. And just to kick things off, this gets better, guys. So just in case y'all like, man, this sucks, I shouldn't have bought this. The United States White House said it will provide more detail, or I'm sorry, the U.S. administration saying that it will provide more details at Friday's crypto summit. What? What you mean? Oh, this is what they mean. Trump is hosting the very first White House crypto summit. That is very awesome. It says here the White House is set to welcome professionals in the cryptocurrency industry on March 7th for a first of its kind summit. It's going to have all kind of people, CEOs, investors from the industry, presidents of the working group on digital assets, all that good stuff is going to be there. So that is pretty big on that part. Okay, so this is something else I wanted to show y'all. This is the 3 key factors that does make perfect sense. I mean, they do explain here that on the 3rd, XRP did tumble, trimming the surge of 35% from Trump announcing, the United States Crypto Strategic Reserve. These are the key factors that determines where XRP is going. The administration's funding and allocation and lawmakers' reactions will influence XRP's demand because of this strategic reserve. If they fund it, if everything goes well and the lawmakers are good with it, that could seriously boost influence. Now, the SEC's appealing Judge Torres's ruling that the lawsuit that the SEC has against XRP is wrong, and what the SEC is saying is wrong. So that's why the SEC appealed the judge's ruling. Now, if the SEC withdraws their appeal, that means the judge's ruling from July of 2023 will stand. That means when she said it's not a security, it won't be, which means the lawsuit will be dropped, which I promise you guys, it's going to see a hike. It's going to see a pump that's about 100%. That 35% candle a few days ago is going to make it look like pennies. So if they drop the pill, it could push it beyond 355 and the all-time high. They are right. But if it keeps on going with this lawsuit and its uncertainty, and it looks like they're going to drag it out, they're saying it could drop below $1.50. That's their opinion. I don't think we'll go below $2. That's my opinion. I'm stating it now. It's in this video the day that I made it. It is not going down past 2. If so, I lose money, and I was wrong at the same time. So I wouldn't be a good day for me. Now, the XRP spot ETF developments. Now, an approval of an XRP ETF could seriously trigger institutions, because now they can buy without having to worry about, losing their whole portfolio. That's not good for business, especially if you're the investor that your business hired to make sure all this goes well and they make money. If you lose the company billions, you are not the brightest employee. You will not make employee of the month, I promise. But that could potentially drive that to $5. That is very good, guys. It is looking good. And like I said, back in the chart, we just got to get above this. I think we're sitting very well. Even though the tariffs kicked in today, we are pumping. That is what's got me somewhat excited. We're up to $2.50. I will be running my XRP live chart on the 1 minute or 2 minute chart all night long. I know y'all are sleeping, but if something happens and I don't know, it starts pumping in the middle of the night, you get a notification, or for some reason you wake up and see it pumping, you can come straight to my channel, turn on YouTube, go to the home feed. I should be right on the top. Should be a picture of my son Zane holding his face. So if you want to watch the chart, and please, if you do, smash the hell out the like button. It actually sends it to other viewers so they can keep an eye on their money as well. If you stayed till this long, I really appreciate it, guys. I know I say this a lot, but I really mean it. It means the world to me. I hope you make a lot of money. I hope somehow my help and my news that I bring you every day changes your life for the better. So if you want to continue to support me, please share this video, comment on this video, like and subscribe. Watch my video in the top left. I have a playlist you can watch with every video in short in the bottom left. You can subscribe to me to the right side, guys. And until next time, take care of yourself and each other.